Mayweather Jr. is now scheduled to take on Greek kickboxer Mike Mayweather'S in another exhibition in June in Athens, Greece. Mayweather'S is an 18-time world champion and retired with a record of 154-24. He hasn't taken part in an official fight since June of 2015.
Yeah, talk to me.
Are you concerned that Floyd is potentially risking long-term health just to make a quick payday? Scheduled 3 fights in.
Ain't nothing gonna be quick about these paydays. He about to fight 3 dogs, low key, high key. It's just a matter now where they about to get in the ring and do theatrics, which I think they may do because that's how these exhibitions be coming. They be trying to waste everybody's time on a low key.
1 year. The last time before you go, Ocho, the last time, if I'm not mistaken, that he fought 3 times in 1 year was 2005, and he was 28 years of age.
I say no, I'm not worried about it. Joe, I understand. Obviously, your spidey senses, some things are gone. You're not the same as you was, especially back in 2005, the last time you fought, 3 times. But obviously, you have to look at the opponents that he's picking. He's picking opponents that he knows he's going to be able to win. He's picking opponents that he knows he's better than, even with his lack of youth, not being in the ring, but someone that stays active. He just hasn't fought, and doing these exhibitions, he's going to be okay. He's going to be able to protect himself and be able to hit them at will and being able to protect himself when trying to be hit. Obviously, I forgot the record you said, the guy. What was his name?
157.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's probably great in his craft and what he did, but he's no.
That's beyond hungry. That's warrior status.
He stands no chance in a boxing ring with Floyd Mayweather, whether he's young, whether he's.
You can't even make that deduction without even seeing him fight or understanding who he is. I can make that deduction because I've spent years in this combat sports game. This guy is just saying what he thinks. He hasn't even seen the other. He doesn't even understand kickboxing. He doesn't even understand the skills it takes and what we have to even compete with a boxer, which is a lot of skills, actually.
Oh, whether he's in his prime, hell, he could probably beat dude with his jab hand all night long if he wanted to. So again, for one, I think that's a tune-up. The Greek guy, that's a tune-up before he gets to Manny Pacquiao, because I think that guy is going to probably try to give him a little show, give him a little challenge. But that's all that is. That's all it comes down to, because he knows once you get to Manny Pacquiao, all bets are off. All bets off.
I agree.
That's a real live fight. Ain't no exhibition. He not taking it easy on you. He gonna go. So the Mike Tyson, listen, give me something. Let me refill my pockets real quick.
I don't know if I'm respecting Mike Tyson, Joe.
Boom. The tune-up fight against.
So mockery to boxing. Okay, if you think about it, they complete disregarding the weight classes, and they're not really gonna fight for it.
The Greek guy, I don't know how to say his name the proper way, is a tune-up for Manny Pacquiao, and then come September in the Spear, we going all out.
Absolutely.
Mayweather'S.
Trying to keep fine-tuned. Fine-tuned till you get to Pacquiao.
Get that rust, get that ring rust out of you.
I hate it, guys.
What you hate?
Because I wish Floyd didn't have to do this. He made enough money; he shouldn't have to do this. And I don't. Maybe he just wants to come back. Maybe there's an itch that he needs to scratch. Maybe the competitive juices.
Nah, 49. You don't need to be getting hit, especially everybody who's been through them wars. They know, like, bruh, me myself, I know I ain't doing that at 49.
The Floyd again. But when you talk about Ocho, let's just say for the sake of argument, these are exhibitions.
If you want here, like the stream for me, like the stream.
Floyd hadn't fought 3 fights in 1 year since 2005. That's over 2 decades ago. It doesn't look good, because sometimes the mention of like Floyd is broke. I don't know if Floyd is broke. Floyd broke compared to.
We don't know if he's broke, but we know he's in a lot of debts that he ain't paid yet.
The other people
it's not the same.
It's different. Now, you hear things that tax he owed this person. I saw Logan Paul was talking about that.
Do rich people have debts? Yes, but strategic debts. There's different types of debts, my friend. He
owes him, and some Greek company is sued, some Dubai company is suing him for $10 million. I don't know if there's any truth to that, chat. I really, really don't. I don't know Floyd's finances, and I don't know anybody that knows Floyd's finances. But it's just, man, I just hate this. I hate it. When you heard the story of Joe Louis, how Joe Louis had to come out and had to fight much longer than he should have, Ocho. I hate that for guys.
Bernard Hopkins.
When they have to do that, because they take such a beating when they're in their prime, when they're young. Yeah. Boxing, even when the hair gear and you sparring, Ocho, you still get hit upside your head.
Yep. And your brain still shakes against your cranial wall.
It's just like when you play football. Yeah, you got a helmet on, but them damn legs still hurt.
And when
They
And
do.
also, Uncle Joe, when you think about it too, you have to think about it. We talk about Floyd. We talk about Floyd, one that's over his career in 50 fights, hasn't taken much punishment. He hasn't getting it. I mean, obviously you do get hit, but he's minimized those hits and that wear and tear over the years because he's so great at defense. He's so great at defense. So he's one of the few that can come out, and that's why the first thing I said, he's one of the few that can come out of retirement, even at his age, and still protect himself. It's like, hell, I ain't rode a bike in 15 years.
How you know that, though? You haven't seen him do it.
Joe, but if I had to get back on there, I can get on there and know what to do. Especially when you talk about one of the best, if not the best of all time. And now, depending on who you ask when it comes to boxing, obviously, you know, you throw other names in the pot, but I think he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be able to do what he needs to do in the ring. He knows how to protect himself. He knows how to carry a fight, which I think he's gonna do for the young bull out there in the Greek guy that he's gonna face. He gonna carry him. Now when he does.
Hey, oh, my bad.
No, you good.
But why is he fighting Mike Tyson though? Like the last time
because he needs money. Is that not obvious?
Seen Tyson fight, he wasn't throwing.
Kind of question is that why else would you fight Mike Tyson?
No punches. Like
I don't think he's gonna throw no punches this fight either.
That's what I'm saying. So I know it was somebody, and I'm not saying, you know, obviously I'm a Tyson fan, but I mean, damn, Tyson 6. Well, old is Tyson?
At least 60. A couple of years. He got to be at least. Tyson got to be at least.
I think Tyson is 62 years old.
2 to 3 years older than me, and I'm about to be 58. So he's 60, 61.
Yeah, I don't want
Mike Tyson.
I don't want to see the biting the gloves and all that, Ocho.
Yeah, because he didn't want to hit him. I want to see that money.
Huh?
You want to see two old men hit each other to the head? That's kind of weird.
He didn't want to hit him and mess up his money.
And that shouldn't be what boxing is or wants. And they wonder why their ratings are getting cooked.
He didn't want to hit Tyson.
Jake ain't want to hit him. I mean, Tyson ain't want to hit him.
He'll be 60 years old June 30th. Tyson will be 60 June 30th. He's born in 66. I was born in 68.
Joe, you look at that Jake Paul Tyson fight, like those first 2 rounds. And if you know Tyson, if you watch Tyson fight over the years,
playing any sport at 60 is ridiculous.
When he comes out,
I don't care if it's curling.
He's straight to action.
Let alone a combat sport.
That was a young
but straight. I mean, even if you're not young, if that's the way you fight, that's the way you fight. You don't change the way you fight over the years. He's a fighter. He sits in the pocket, and we going to work.
So how you think he gonna fight Floyd? Floyd ain't finna sit there and let him.
That's not Floyd. That's not Floyd's style. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen right now. There's gonna be an exhibition, so they're gonna get in there, act like they about to fight, talk their little smack, make it a nice little show, and they're gonna punch each other in the body a few times. Nobody even gonna get hit in the head, and everybody gonna realize their time was wasted by the end of it, and they both got their money off.
Because I mean, we saw Mike Tyson. We saw Mike Tyson and Roy.
The script probably already written out.
You know, and they also didn't want to hit each other. So I'm not sure.
But Roy already said, look, he is not gonna hit it. He's not gonna hit my mama child with that left hand. That ain't happening.
That hook, huh?
That ain't happening. Nope. He's not gonna hit my mama's son with that left hand. So Roy was honest about, you know, like, look, he still got power in that hand, and he still has power.
Yeah.
Ocho. We watched him, Joe, and you watched him when they were showing the lead up to the fight. Man, you see Tyson hitting that bag. Man, you see how Tyson moving.
Tyson been hitting the bag like that since he retired for like 10 years now. It's basically a skill. I don't mean you could get in a fight and do that, especially against a quick moving Floyd that's a smaller target. You'll like the video if you find a value in this, man. I'm dropping gems on y'all.
Yeah.
ain't nothing changed, and that's how you know. If you see him hit the bag, you see him hit the mitts, and all of a sudden you get in the ring and you look completely different, or you're trying to figure out why you're not.
Yeah, because the person you're fighting doesn't move like a bag, do they?
Letting go. Why you gun shy?
And he was letting him go. And when he was sparring, when he's hitting him, he was letting his hands go, Ocho.
You know,
I just look. We got to talk about it, so we're gonna have to watch, so we can you know provide some analysis. But it's just I just wish at 50 years of age I mean, could you imagine if you had to? I mean, I love football.
Yeah.
But ain't no way I was after retiring at 35, I was coming back at 40.
Right.
No. But hey,
Hey, I can't.